All right, y'all. So we heard a question and we had some answers for it, but we wanted to share it with y'all. Just some thoughts. So the question was, should you let your wife have the final say or decision in in a in a situation? Now she asked me, what was your question that you asked me?
I asked him the same question. Do you?
She asked me what did I think on it, right? My answer to that was, I feel like if your wife has the expertise in that area or in that scenario or whatever it is, then you should, definitely take her expertise into consideration and follow her lead. Because if you don't know and she knows, then you know what I mean, you could be leading y'all in the wrong way. So a good leader knows when to allow others to lead in their strengths. So I say you should allow your woman to lead in her strengths. So if she has the expertise, then absolutely. Now, if it's something that could be detrimental to your overall goal, or it's gonna be affect your family in a certain way, then obviously you should voice that and go with that. But yeah, if she has the expertise, then I say you should let her do that. Then I turned it around and asked her, what does she think?
I think that I think letting your wife, make the final decision is cool, because I feel like that's a conversation between y'all two, but the man should be the one to actually go and voice that and enforce that. So we talk about things all the time, but I will never tell our employees what's up. I will never tell the kids what's up. I leave that all to him.
So there you have it, y'all. Now, what was the other question that we let up after that?
What do you say to the women that feel like their voices needed to be heard?
That was the question I asked you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so answer it.
I feel like when it comes to that, he makes my voice, in my opinion, feel heard all the time, so I don't need to go and look for outside validation. However, some people need that, and I don't really know how to end that.
There you have it, y'all. You gotta find ways to make your wife's or your spouse's voice feel heard, because it's important that they feel like that. Some women feel like, well, I don't want to play. Because I told her, I said, so you feel like, women should play the background or play behind the scenes? And her answer was,
I'll be chilling.
She said, absolutely, she'd be chilling. Well, I felt like, what about those women who feel like, I don't want to play the background. I don't want to be, you know what I mean? But if your voice is being heard, or the decisions you're making is still being enforced, in the proper time and place, then there's no need for you to feel like you got to be this outward boss leader. Some of the greatest leaders in the world, and in history, believe it or not, their wives were the one, or their spouses were the one that was
literally.
You
actually be surprised how many female presidents we had in the past.
You know what I'm saying? People who was really pulling the strings behind the doors, but you'll never know that. You know what I mean? Unless you really, do your research. But some people want to be known and want to be heard, but usually in that situation, I believe that there's a deeper, situation to that. But that's a conversation for another time. So